Yo, it's been a month since the last time people have heard me. And I mentioned way back, I had a meeting with the board, so I'm gonna go and tell a little story about it. Let's story time. So you guys clean out your ears, shut up, and be mesmerized. So here's the story. After the Hollywood edition of CCL, and me wanting to take a nailed up baseball bat and wanting to break into the Great D's house and beat the shit out of him, I decided, you know what? I have an arguable case here. I can take over to CCL, and I can bring it to heights that Sushi X's dumbass could never do in his life. So I go and make a DVD, basically listing different ideas, suggestions, things that would work for COD Champions League. Because right now it's a ship without a captain, and they need a leader. And who more qualified to lead and to run the joint than me? Me having more experience. I had more experience than Sushi X ever did in his life. He wished he could run things like I had. He could wish he could book like me. So I send my suggestions over to the office. I come by the office. They're having a meeting. They're like, rubble, 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 and they hear all my suggestions. And you want to know what Stephanie McMahon and the board did? They took my DVD and they chucked it out the window, took a gun out and held me at gunpoint, basically threatening me at my livelihood, basically saying, oh, your ideas aren't good enough for us. We're CCL, you run a backdoor company. You ran a failure of a place back in 2007, and NYCW is a joke. You give us suggestions, I'm putting a bullet through your brain. How is that for helping? You go give somebody suggestions, give help, give them ideas to help, and they bite the hand that was gonna give, right? They take it, the one thing that could have helped them out, and they threw it out. Then they have, now, after I started the whole thing in Hollywood Edition, being in charge now, everybody now is gonna be stealing my ideas. They're basically like, oh, Hollywood did this, so let's rip him off, and let's take credit for it. Yeah, great genius idea. You know, I haven't felt this insulted and this disrespected ever. And I take a lot of shit, but this is the biggest load of crap I've ever experienced. So, since management doesn't want my help, CCL doesn't want my help, you got people trying to fire me for 2 years straight in CCL. So now, where do I go from here? So after being on hiatus after a month, after recovering from the Great Elbow, which I hilariously no-sold, I did not go down with the table. That's the power of the JM Factor for you. So not only am I going to have to deal with Gregory Black, who I am going to take out one of these days. Just wait, Greg. Just wait. You're not surviving Future Shock. Now the Great D has been added on that list. He deserves to be screwed. And now, I came to a realization. Since CCL does not want to be saved, then I'm going to do the one thing that Gregory Black's been trying to tell people. He's been trying to warn people. So here goes. Since I can't take it the regular way, I'm going to take CCL by force. And if I can't take CCL by force, then I'm going to kill it. And if you think I can't do that, why don't you ask the people in NYCW, oh, how did he take over? Easily. I went for the head of the snake and I cut it. And I took NYCW by force. ECW is only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time that I take that company and it becomes mine. Since I can't take it, CCL, I'm taking your place by force. I don't give a damn who you try to send after me. I'll lay them out too. And if you think you can't, you're going to try to squash me, why don't you do some research and look up my matches in both ACW and NYCW? Because trust me, you don't want to piss me off, boy. Because now the kid gloves are off, and now it's time for the game to really, really begin. Hollywood out.
Ugh. Apparently the CCL matchmakers have decided that I go up against TRT on the next episode of Pulse. You know what? At this point, I think it's scraping the barrel that I have to be on Pulse and I have to face somebody named The Real Thing. The only thing real about it is that he's going to be tapping out to my Boston Crab, and that's all there is to it.